Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Evan, the Xenogears enthusiast, bringing you a little gameplay commentary from the TDM game type out of the theater mode, because I was playing with some friends with my new headset and I didn't take the opportunity to record. So here we go. I'm going to be rolling with the M14 with Warlorded, with grip and red dot sight, with the green lens with the blue reticle, which I think looks completely badass. And I think we're all at the point in the history of Black Ops where we realize the M14 is not the strongest weapon, so making choices clearly on a cosmetic level really isn't much of a loss. I definitely believe that one has to play this game to have fun, and while sometimes I get sort of drug into the sort of competitive side of Call of Duty Black Ops or what have you, as a rule I like to just kind of goof around like this and have a good time. So I'm clearly running hardline. As you'll see, the spy plane comes up with 2 kills. Sniper sitting up there in the I don't want to actually play the match, I just want to sit up here spot. I mean, don't get me wrong, and he gets me again before my ally blows him away. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind when people go up there, especially on TDM, but on Search and Destroy, going up there is stupid. Maybe on one round you go up there to try to get people by surprise, but if you just go up there every round and lay down prone to try to hide until the end, that's really bad. I guess I'll throw this out there. This match starts pretty slow. Not so many kills, but it really picks up towards the end. So if you're not that impressed with the start, bear with me. It always takes me, a little bit into the game to get into the M14. This is only my second game with it, and it doesn't handle like other guns. I'll talk about the M14 a little bit. I have some other videos with it, and this is one of my favorite guns in the game in terms of use. I don't think it's very good, but it's really fun to use, and it's an antique. Plus, if you run it with the Python, and I don't know, at that point you're just using all old school stuff, but let me go ahead and throw this out there about it. The M14 is 2-shot kill close, 3-shot kill far, and I've never really used it suppressed. This thing, there's not a whole lot of sense in suppressing it, in my opinion, and your perk choices, Scavenger is pretty much a waste because you don't need a lot of ammo to go far with this weapon. And I went up there, I was trying to sit and wait for the guy that keeps going up there to go up there again so I could kill him. That's become one of my new favorite things to do in this game to pass the time, is go to places where that guy's going to keep going up there all game, by the way. And I will keep killing him because I like to go camp in places other people are camping, so every time they try to come back to their sort of pet spot, I get a free kill. I don't know, it's loads of fun. Quick digression here. Couple things recently, sort of in my life. My monitor randomly fried and stopped working, so that was $200. I currently have like $100 in checking. It's really awkward. I don't like to cut my money this close, and I feel bad asking my parents for money because they've been generous and have really helped me out this last month with some financial crunches for graduate school and stuff, and I don't know, I owe them a lot. So while I could really use maybe like $100 to help me out, I don't feel comfortable asking, so I'm just going to sit here, and I got some Burger King tonight too because I love Burger King, and I'm just spending money I really shouldn't be spending, but whatever. I also have a second job that hasn't paid me for a substantial length of time because, well, they suck and they're just not real good about their payroll department, and yeah, that's that. But new monitor is pretty boss. I got a late birthday gift, and then I got the the Razer Chimera headset, which I sort of opted into over the Turtle Beach, or at least I said if I was going to get a headset I wouldn't like a Turtle Beach one. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Turtle Beach headsets. I feel like they break real easily, and I guess to be fair, my Razer Onza, for those of you not familiar with it, it's like sort of a pimped out Xbox, almost fell off, sort of a pimped out Xbox 360 controller, which is really nice. Hutch has some games with it where he's talking about it. Anyway, I'm on my second one. My first one, the trigger broke for no reason other than the fact it just crunched. I was clicking it to fire one day and it stopped working. I was like, wow, that's sweet. I don't want my $80 controller to work, whatever. So then they sent me a replacement one. I was like, oh, okay, bygones are bygones. And I didn't use it much as I just hadn't had time to play a whole lot of Black Ops. And what do you know? It doesn't draw power from my CPU or my PC or my Xbox. I'm just at the point where I'm like, for God's sakes, don't send out defective products. If your whole line of Onza controllers are wacky, just say so. Because, a lot of people have had trouble with them, but so far I've been really pleased with the headset. The Chimera headset has an onboard battery. Well, it has rechargeable batteries that come with it, and it charges on the base safe and receiver because it's wireless. It's really cool, and I dig it. so far, no complaints. If it holds up better than my controller does, that'll be super awesome. And expect to hear from me soon if Razer replaces my controller again or whatever they do. If they don't replace my controller again, I'm probably going to come on here raging about corporate greed in the United States and go on sort of a political binge again. But whatever. This weapon actually works out pretty well for Kaloon because this weapon isn't so great at ultra-long distances as long as your opponents know how to strafe left or right, because it's really hard to land shots on people strafing left or right. So if they strafe left or right and just sort of sleight of hand scope you, letting the auto-aim do the work and burst you down, it's pretty depressing. But this thing really dominates at ultra-long range where it's really hard to tap fire people, and this thing can just keep going pop, 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 pop. And it's pretty good medium range, just terrible at close range. But Kaloon lets you, this thing's great for shooting through holes in cover, like getting that reticle right where you want it between cover and getting people. So that was a nice little headshot there I aimed for a little extra points. I got this thing in gold camo at the end of the night, by the way. So good map for this is a map like Kaloon where there's different places you can hold up at and you can move around at the same time. You need a balanced map is what I'm saying. You don't want a map that's all open like Array, because then you sort of are prey to the better long-range weapons or just the better weapons in general. That was a sweet headshot there. I'm not going to say I actually aimed for it, but I'm going to say I was aiming for the upper body, which I'm trying to do more. I've been watching my gameplay, and I'm like, man, I aim for the feet a lot, and I don't know why. And I got a sort of kick out of it because XCal talks about that, one of his commentaries about shooting for the feet. And whatever, I'm trying to put a stop to that. Wow, I'm really off topic. Get sniped again! That same guy snipes me over and over and over. Prey to sniper food because I'm stationary a lot with this weapon, because it's definitely not a rushing weapon at all. You know, if you're not comfortable hanging back and choosing your positions and choosing your battles, you should not be using an M14. You should be using the FAMAS, the AUG, or the AK-7, or the Galil, or all the weapons that are more forgiving for a play style that's not really suited to slow methodical work and more suited to let's get some. Also, I'm excited for Modern Warfare 3. This will determine if it's my last Modern Warfare. I made a commitment to myself not to buy it if it didn't have dedicated servers, and I'm going to buy it because I'm an idiot and I don't demand quality from my products, but this may legitimately be my last one because I'm getting kind of burned out with, I guess, the Call of Duty series. Not shooters, but just, I know I let that guy in front of me go, but I heard on my headset, which I'm still getting used to, by the way. It doesn't pick up footsteps as well as maybe some other pricey headsets, but the sound quality is great and it's wireless, and I haven't tinkered with the equalizer or anything like that to get the footsteps jacked up. And I'm using an RCA cable, and I've heard some people say with an optical cable you get, better. My boy Flesh Mechanic gets that guy down there. He's done guest commentaries before. I've talked about using the M14 before, so I'm not gonna stick on that. I posted this because my opponents might not be the strongest caliber of player, but I'm rolling around on a 3-bar here, and I'm still doing work with the M14. I definitely pulled the MVP for this match, so it was a good match to post. I'm trying to post something at least once a week, just so you guys know the channel's still active. Those that are watching, I pick up new people, and just doing this stuff. And this is gonna make me really mad here. Well, not that, but this. Bam! Never even saw him. I mean, I saw the body in my face and I was down. I hate the panic knife, and that's coming back in Modern Warfare 3, and I just... Oh, go away! Sorry, I know I'm like blaring into my headset, but I don't know. I'm in a good mood, so let's just let her rip, Ah. This is going to be pretty cool here. This is a good example of ways you can outplay people in Black Ops. Fall behind the cover, poke your head up and wait for him, and tap that fire button. One thing that throws off my M14 shots a lot, I notice, and probably some other people's if they use this weapon and aren't used to it yet, you can get a little crazy because it's burst. One kind of gets under the impression that you should, hit as fast as you can, and this thing pulls up, especially without the grip. With the grip, not so much, but it will pull up. It's not recoilless as much as I kind of want it to be, since this is, friggin' semis, but hold back on the fire. Don't get a little too out of control there. And, it shouldn't take you more than 3 or 4 shots to down people, but I'm on 3-bar, that's why I'm adding extra shots in. Normally I'm a lot more conservative with how I take my shots with this weapon, but... And this guy dicks my care package. Now, that always gets me. Like, I play with a headset when I'm trying to get Hardline Pro, so people will know when I want to pick up my headset. So I'm raging. It's been a long night on Black Ops. I've had a lot of fun, but I'm still in things like... The community on this game is like the IQ of a I want to know. It's something appropriate. Anyway, the delay manages to give me my game-winning kill there with the M14. So thanks for watching my scatterbrain commentary there. I will be posting some search and destroy videos soon, once I get a lot of sniper kills in a match. And that's probably about it. Alright guys, take care, and thanks for watching. Rate if you like.